This will be our second ear that we're drawing here, and I've started out with 2 marks, and those marks indicate the height of the ear. You see my index finger was right there. It should be about the same length as your index finger. So about 3 inches there, 2 to 3 inches, and we're just trying to get the shape of the ear. And we're going to let this be kind of a loose gestural shape, and then we're going to be correcting it. So you want to do this pretty light. You don't want to set down really dark lines because you don't want the ear to look like it's been outlined. And what I did just there was I made a dividing line. So it's a line that's dividing it in half horizontally, not vertically. And I did the same thing to my reference picture. I drew a horizontal line there. It's helpful to figure out where everything is placed when you have these dividing lines. You just want to keep in mind that everyone's ear is particular to that person, so you want to approach it from the individual's point of view. That not all ears look exactly the same. There are some similarities for sure, but not exactly all identical. I'm putting in a little bit of the side of the face there, and moving up to the ear, we're going to get a little bit of a hairline there. So here's where the hair would tuck down near the ear. So now we're going to go to the inside part of the ear. This is going to be that fold, the helix that we're defining. And having that halfway mark there, that horizontal line, should help you to figure out the placement on where to put the ear canal and that kind of thing. Okay, so we're finishing getting all the little creases in there. You're getting everything outlined. Anytime you see a wrinkle or a fold, you can outline that with your pencil. Okay, so soon we'll be moving on to shading. Again, you want to look for the value hierarchy within the picture. You're looking at a black and white image, so it should be a little bit easier to tell where the darkest values are and compare the darkest values to the next value up and so forth until you get all the way to the midtones. Remember, you're really letting the gray of the paper do the work of the midtones. This ear in particular is a little bit more in shadow than the other ear, so there's not going to be as much gray of the paper exposed. That also means there's going to be less white. You want to think of the lobe of the ear as kind of like it's round, so almost like a sphere, but it's a more flattened sphere. And here's the hair. You want to again go with the direction of the hair when you shade it. And the local value of the hair is darker than the skin tone, so you want to make sure you're paying attention to the value. So we're using our white pencil to get any area where there's a little bit of light. So you want to look closely at your photo and determine, okay, where is the light hitting this ear? You also want to take an eraser and erase out any highlights that are in the hair too. So the hair also should have at least 3 values, light, medium, and dark, just as the ear should have a minimum of 3 values, but most likely it has more than that.